Hi, in this video we'll be showing you this. It's the Dyson V6 Cord free cordless vacuum cleaner. What I want to do is to show you what it does, the tools and accessories and how it all works. So we'll get it all unboxed and let's get going. So as we open the box, obviously we've got the instructions inside. I always like how the Dyson vacuums are packaged. They always seem to be very well packaged, basically to avoid any items getting damaged. So first thing we can see, this is the lamps. That's the correct model, the V6 Cord free. We've got the vacuum cleaner itself. Just we'll unbox that. We've got some stickers on here, just showing us how to use that, but I'll show you that in a moment. Next item is the direct drive head. Like a puzzle to get into some of these. There we go, that's the direct drive head that it comes with. Let's put that to the side. Next one is the all important charger. And in here we've got this is the accommodation tool. These are really good, I'll show you that in a moment. And this is the wall bracket. That's it. So that's very useful when it comes to storing it. And the last item is this, the Crevice Tool. So what is good is that majority of this can be recycled. So when you finish with the box and get it recycled, obviously most of this you can't recycle, but at least most of it's cardboard. So let's have a look at the vacuum cleaner itself. Now the first thing to note, and I know not many of us do it, especially us men, is to read the instructions. It does say, even on the front of the book here, to charge it for about 3.5 hours, ideally, to get a full charge. We do recommend giving it a charge before you start to use it, because when it comes out of the factory, although they are tested, they'll only have a small amount of charge in it. So after we've got it unboxed and fully charged, then this is the cleaner itself. It's the V6 Cord free vacuum cleaner. It has a maximum runtime of up to 20 minutes, and as with all Dyson cleaners, you do have a maximum and minimum setting. So on this one, the button's on the back. The trigger is basically in the side here. So you pull that, switch it on. You do have to keep finger on it if you want to use it. And I'll just show you the concept of the maximum option. So you can clearly hear the difference with that. And what that will do, that will actually reduce the runtime if you use it on the maximum setting. So although you will get around 20 minutes as a maximum runtime on the minimum setting, what you can find is if you're using it on the higher suction, although the performance is a lot better, what you will find is that the runtime can be reduced quite a bit. So the usability of these vacuum cleaners are really good. They're only 2.1 kilograms, which means when you're using it as a handheld cleaner, or even with the wand, which I'll show you in a moment, then they are very, very lightweight. And what you'll find is when it comes to the maintenance of it, so things like emptying the bin, they are very good. On this one, if you put your thumbs at the back here and push down, then what you do is you hold that over a bin or a bag, or ideally try to do it outside, because what you can find when it's dry and especially when it's really dusty, then sometimes the dust can come out at you. So I always recommend doing this outside, and once you've done that, all the dirt will fall out and then you can just shut that. But what you'll find on the odd occasion, you will want to give it a good clean in here, because sometimes you do get some of the debris, especially if you've got things like long hair, then that can get tangled around the inside. So what you'll want to do is to remove the bin, and again that's very simply done. All you do is press that down again and that just loosens the canister there, and a little bit of wiggling and that comes off. With this you can clean that. Just be careful to make sure that it's completely dry after you've washed it or wiped it round. Around here, I would just recommend getting a dry paintbrush or something just to clean around here. What I'll do is I'll provide a separate link just here to show you how to clean this properly, and once you've done that and then put this back together, and that just clips on the front there. You need to locate it at the front, clips back in like that, and then you're ready to go. Really the only other thing you need to do as far as the maintenance on this part of the vacuum is the filter. This is a fairly standard filter for the V6 Dyson models, and with this just give it a rinse under cold water really. And there are a couple of parts to this. If you have a look at the top here, there are some clips, and what you can do when you give it a really good clean, then you can take the filter apart, and you always have to let this dry for at least 24 hours to make sure it's completely dry before you put it in the vacuum. I've had one customer where they've washed it and put it back in the vacuum straight away, and clearly it's not worked after that, and that wouldn't be covered under any warranty. So once you've cleaned that, let it dry properly, it just drops back in like that, and that's it. I have provided a link to show you where to get another filter at a competitive price, because they're not that expensive, and what we've done at home, we've actually bought a spare one so that once we've cleaned the other filter we can put the spare one in straight away, so we're not waiting for it to dry. So onto the accessories it comes with. The first one to show you is the wand, and this just attaches on, and what you can do when you want to use it as a normal vacuum cleaner for the floor, clearly you'll want to use that. That just attaches on, and again still very lightweight, so when you're using it as a vacuum cleaner, very easy to use. This is the direct drive head. This is a fairly standard model across the Dyson range. With these, they are fairly soft bristles, so the purple ones here and the black ones, so the black ones are nice and soft. So if you are using it for things like laminate floor, then these are ideal. What you can do is, if you need to clean it, so over time what you'll find is, especially if you've got pets or if there are people in the household with long hair, then you can get it tangled around the brush. What you can do is just pop a coin in the side, and then this pulls out ever so easily. Just get the hair off, cut it off, and then just put the brush back in, and then twist it again with the same coin, and then you're ready to go. But the beauty of these cleaners is that you don't have to use it always as the floor cleaner. You can use it as a handheld cleaner as well. And the tools they come with, the first one is this. This is the standard Crevice Tool. That just slots in there like that. And that's really for use for getting into corners, if you've got little bits to pick up, or if you need to go down the side of a seat or in the car, these are fantastic. And the next tool it comes with is this one. This is called the combination tool, and again that will fit in nicely. And what you can do with this is first of all an upholstery tool, so if you want to use it for your sofas or settees or the stairs, then that's very good because it's nice and stiff. The next part is, if you press the button, that will actually drop down, and that changes it from the upholstery brush into a dusting brush. And that's ideal if you want to get bits up from a table, or where you vacuum in, if it's a little bit more delicate, then you've got that option there. And to change it back, just press the button, and then it stays back. It stays back when it's clipped. So as I mentioned earlier, you get a maximum runtime of 20 minutes, and to charge it will take approximately 3 to 3.5 hours to get a full charge. And to charge it, this is the charger it comes with. Ever so easy. It just plugs into the back. So with the charger, plugs into the back there, like that. So the two options you've got, you can either have the cleaner leaning up against a wall, which isn't really ideal, you can take all the accessories off and have that sitting on the floor or on a table next to the charger. But really what you want to do is you want to get the cleaner out of the way and you want to store it on the wall. And the beauty of this one, V6 Cord free, is that it does come with this, the wall bracket. So the way this works, first of all, you've just got 2 screws. So just pop those into the wall, and once you've got it wall mounted and level, then the cleaner itself will just sit in the bracket like that. And to take it out, just push it up and then it gets released like that. So really good design. And what you will find, you have got some tool storage as well. So that can store the 2 tools at the bottom, and then when you want to use them, then you just press the button and they come out. What you can also do, you can also mount the charger in here as well. Just takes a moment to do that, to feed it through from the back. Once you've done that, then basically what you can do, when you put the cleaner on here, when you finish with it, it will charge as well. So very simple, yet a really good design. If you're interested in buying one of these, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Dyson V6 Cord free. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video and leave any comments below. Thanks very much.